Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your love reading for the first half of November 2018. This month, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Just subscribe, hit the bell, notification icon, and you can catch me live. But let's see what's going on in love for you, and let's see what we have going on here. All right. And yes, okay. You start off with the Four of Diamonds, so represents patience. Eight of Diamonds, putting the work in. So I do feel like you need to put the work in to find love. Again, if you're single. If you're not single, this card just says, pay attention to recurring problems in the relationship and try to fix them. North Node in Cancer for you is, pretty good for you to fix problems, anything that pops up, to fix problems from the past. No holding stuff in. With this Cancer in the North Node, moving into the North Node moving into Cancer, we can internalize a lot of stuff, and we can harbor a lot of resentment. So no playing those games. Try to let that stuff go, or talk about it, open up. But these are also great cards for working on love. Some of you could be meeting somebody at work as well with these cards here. I feel like that's one opportunity. Again, if you're single. For others, you could be meeting some. This card says is like the card of patience for a soulmate. So it does say a soulmate is coming in, but just maybe not right now. So it says be patient with that. This card can also represent dating, needing to date, needing to put yourself out there in some way. It's kind of like the card of risking getting hurt, because it can represent repeating cycles. So again, a lot of, I feel like this comes up a lot. So I do feel like you should, take that risk if you are wanting to find love. And people always say, I don't want to get hurt. I'm like, well, you kind of have to take that risk to find love in the first place. So I would definitely say take the risk at this time. A lot of you could just be hoping also for something very stable, something that lasts, like a relationship that is not built on sand. Next, you have the Joker, and let's pull a clarifier there. Yeah, Queen of Diamonds. I feel like you'll be very attracted to somebody at this time as well. Some of you could already have somebody that you have your eye on at this time as well, or they have their eye on you, is what I would say. Some of you could also have your eye on multiple people with this Joker here. You could be having multiple interests, and Queen of Diamonds comes in a pretty simple answer. Queen of Diamonds just says pick the new person. Again, if you have your eye on two people, pick the newest one, basically. You could have your eye on an ex and somebody new. This card says pick the new person that will probably be best for you. For some of you, it could be an earth sign. Again, somebody very stable, with this here. So a lot of you could be very focused on having a very stable, hardworking partner. Again, I feel like a lot of you could be attracting somebody who is very hardworking, who is very focused on their career and, has a very strong career focus. I am also getting that, yeah, again, for some of you, I feel like it could be, a lot of you could be attracting somebody who is very busy, and maybe you don't get to see them a lot, or you won't be able to see them a lot, but I actually feel like this will, I feel like this is a good thing. Again, sometimes I feel like what ruins a relationship is being around each other 24/7. So I feel like not being around each other 24/7 could be a benefit with these two cards here. This could also be you wanting to be with somebody who's a little bit more fun, who has a little bit more fun personality and things like that. North Node in Cancer, like I said, it makes us more childlike, you could say. It makes us want to be with somebody who's not too serious. And again, the Joker is a good card, because again, even if this person does work very hard, they're probably not very serious. They probably rather have fun. They probably like to do fun things, and again, they don't have that super serious, overbearing energy. They're more, when they work, but when they're home, they're focused on home, and they want to have fun. So that could be their focus. Next, you have the Three of Spades and the Five of Spades breakup. Some of you could have been going through a breakup. Now, this could actually represent a person from your past. This is coming up in your position of, what will this person be like? And I don't really use spreads. I use kind of loose spreads, if you will, in my readings. And again, this is my position of what will this person be like? So again, this could be a breakup, somebody that you broke up with. This could also be somebody that reminds you of somebody from the past with this Eight of Diamonds. So it could be a very similar personality or similar type of person. And again, this is not a bad position. It doesn't mean anything bad. It just means that you could be it could be somebody like that. It could also be somebody who's very health focused, who's very health conscious. Both of these cards represent health. So you could be attracting somebody at this time who's very focused on their own health, or they could be very focused on themselves, in a positive way, trying to create improvements, or, trying to change their life in some way. Next, you have the Queen of Clubs and the Four of Spades. Some of you could be, again, being seduced by somebody from the past, or somebody from the past is trying to come in. It's almost like you're ignoring them. They try to come in, or they keep trying to pop up at this time. This card, this is coming up in your challenge position. So I definitely say ignore this person. Yeah, pick the new path. Like I said, with that Queen of Diamonds. Eight of Clubs, it says take the road less traveled. Basically, don't go down the same old path. Pick a new path at this time. And I do feel like that's what this is saying. So for some of you, you could also be trying to recover from a breakup or something at this time. And again, that could get in the way of relationships right now, because it's like you're taking your time to recover. Of course, take as long as you need is what I would say. Don't try to rush things if the time is not right. So I do feel like a lot of you could just be taking the time to recover. Great card, though. Even though it's showing up as a challenge, it could still represent you being very attractive, people being attracted to you. Maybe that's a problem. Again, maybe everybody wants you, but you're just like, no, I don't want a relationship right now. So that's what I'd say there. This could also represent friends, these two cards. Well, this one and this could represent interference from friends. So, definitely be careful of, like, again, I would just say that looking at the chart here, Black Moon Lilith in your sign, and, it's conjunct, I've talked about this a lot to you, it was conjunct Mars in retrograde. That could be friends interfering in relationships, or maybe like a friend told you to break up with somebody, or your friends were encouraging you to break up with somebody, but maybe it was a good relationship, And this card says don't listen to people that try to tell you what to do at this time. Next, you have the Nine of Spades and Jack of Clubs. So letting go of the past is what will help you at this time, this is what will help you in moving forward with new relationships, being more focused on the future. Nine of Spades is called the anchor, and this is you cutting ties with things from the past, basically. Like we've talked about this whole time, letting go of things that no longer serve you, including relationships. And again, Jack of Clubs says don't beat yourself up over the past. This can represent past guilt, so definitely try to let that stuff go. But this could also be you deciding, I'm not going to focus on the past anymore. I'm only going to focus on the future, and I'm going to kind of be more focused on future people and future events that could come into my life. And finally, Ace of Hearts, look at your outcome. Ace of Hearts, Eight of Spades. Being with somebody who can give you a break, being with somebody where the energy isn't so intense, being with somebody where there are no expectations, and just being able to chill out with this card at this time. This is a card of having climbed a mountain in love, having gone through a lot of difficulties, but now it's like you're there. You are going to be emotionally satisfied. This is your emotions overflowing, being really happy that you found somebody that you can match up with, who can be really good for you. What I would say is nobody specific is showing up here, although, again, Two of Hearts, Two of Diamonds, there's nobody specific showing up here, really. There's a Queen of Diamonds, could be a North sign coming in, but you have too many dating cards. You have the Eight of Diamonds, you have the Joker, you have the Eight of Clubs, the Eight of Spades. These are cards of kind of not making a commitment, being more focused on dating. Although I feel like the outcome really is if you do that, true love. Look at this, two twos. You really can't beat this. I do feel like there's love coming in for you. And again, it might not be this month I'm getting. I do feel like a lot of you could be dating at this time. And again, if you're already with somebody, things look good. There's like a lot of recovery here and a lot of good stuff. But again, if you're single, you could just be doing dating at this time, and I do feel like that would be good for you. Obviously, I feel like in the future, I feel like this is saying in the future, it will lead to a perfectly balanced relationship, balance of money and love. So I feel like that's what's coming in for you at this time, but it looks really good. So thank you for watching, and enjoy your month.